Facts First presents Triplets got painful news after a DNA test. On live TV, the Dom triplets, Erica, Jacqueline, and Nicole, were born in December 1977. The triplets also have another sister. Most multiple births come with some complications, but the Dom triplets were very healthy when they were born, and they were beautiful children. The girls all have blonde hair and blue eyes. Raising 3 children who were all the same age was pretty tough for their parents, but it was also a blessing. Because the triplets were identical, their parents had to come up with some way to tell them apart. So they chose tattoos because it was something that would never fade and they wouldn't have to worry about not knowing which baby was which. Each of the girls got a dot tattooed on their bottom, signifying the order that they were born. Nicole was born first, so she got 1 dot. Erica was born second, so she got 2 dots. Jacqueline got… nope, not 3 dots. She didn't get a dot at all because they could tell that the baby without a dot was her. And as they got older, the tattoos began to look like freckles. The small girls grew up in a small town in Minnesota called Jordan. The population was 30,000, and with such a small community, those triplets got a lot of attention. They stood out in school, and it seemed as though everybody in town knew the triplets. As they got older, the boys started giving them a lot of attention, and they also gained the attention of a modeling agency. When they were 16 years old, they participated in a modeling contest called the Great Model Search run by Teen Magazine, and the girls won, and they graced the cover of the magazine, and it was the start of a new modeling career. The triplets were as close as 3 sisters could be. Their mother dressed them alike for years while they were growing up, and they actually liked that. They say that they never had their own identities. They were always known as You 3 or the Triplets. It wasn't until they all got married that they finally had their own identities. When the girls finished high school, they put modeling on the back burner. They started school at the University of Minnesota to study nursing. Yep, all 3 of them. They hoped that they could graduate together and get a job in a hospital together. While in college, they saw a flyer hanging up on campus. It was an advertisement by Playboy magazine, and they were looking for models to take part in their Girls of the Big Ten special edition. Well, the girls won the contest, but they were still unsure about showing it all to the world. Well, after getting some encouragement from their parents, they did it and became the first triplets ever to be Playboy's centerfold models. During the interview portion, they all agreed that they would never have been able to do Playboy as individuals. After the magazine came out, it opened up plenty of doors for the girls, and they were again offered modeling contracts. The girls also got television offers, starting with a role on Boy Meets World. Later, they had roles in Juwanna Mann and Pauly Shore is Dead. They were on an episode of House Wars where they beat their father and his interior designer. They even appeared on Family Feud with their father and their sister, and they took home $10,000. During their time on television, Erica met Jay McGraw, who is Dr. Phil's son. She and Jay hit it off immediately and began dating, and it wasn't long before the two professed their love for one another. He asked Erica to marry him on camera, and she said yes. Jay and Erica were married in August 2006 at the Beverly Hills home of Dr. Phil and his wife Robin. Erica's sisters were her maids of honor, and there were 400 guests at the wedding. After Erica got married, Jacqueline met the love of her life, Billy Dolan. Nicole met Michael Kelly, and they were married as well. After Jay and Erica were married, the girls were invited to appear on the show The Doctors. And on the show, the girls announced that they were all pregnant, and they got pregnant within 1 month of each other. The girls all gave birth to healthy baby girls, and they stayed out of the limelight while raising their children. At Jay and Dr. Phil's request, the girls went back to the TV show The Doctors in 2017. And this was the time that home DNA tests were just becoming really popular, so they decided to take a test on the show. Since the girls looked so much alike, they thought that they would be great subjects to test the reliability of these DNA tests. When they went on to the show, they were all pregnant again, and later they all gave birth to sons. While the girls took the DNA test on the show, they took tests from 2 of the most popular companies, 23andMe and Ancestry. Since it takes a few weeks to get the tests back, the girls had to come back to the show to get the results on camera. Of course, everybody expected their results to be identical since they all shared the same womb, but the results shocked everybody. Erica was 16% British and Irish. Nicole was 18% of the same. They were all French and German, but the percentages were different. It was shocking because the girls were identical triplets. Their Scandinavian descent was also in different percentages, with Nicole having more. Everyone was shocked that identical triplets could be different. Although it's more likely the triplets are the same, it's just that those DNA tests aren't as accurate as we'd like to believe. You ever had one of those DNA tests? What did it say about you? Tell us in the comments below and subscribe for more.